Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view, and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So, this is a collective reading, and as you can see by the title, it's about like, okay, firstly, okay, we all know what it's about, whatever it says in the title. I don't want to say because I don't know how I ended up wording it, so yeah, but it is that. And basically, though, it's like, firstly, right, I just want to make clear that, like, I don't know, in a way, like, no one really has to like you. You understand that, right? Like, no one has to fuck with you. I want you to not go into this from a victimhood, like, point of view. And if you have, in the past, gone at this kind of conversation, like, even in, like, your inner, like when you're having an inner conversation, if you've always come at it from like the victim point of view, like, oh, this person treats me so badly, and like they're evil and they're horrible, and one day I'm gonna show them, and like all of that, like, okay, it's cool, but you no longer, that type of mindset is no longer beneficial for you. Like, thinking of yourself as a victim, especially when it comes to this person, but in generally, it's no longer working for you. However, I do want to uncover for you in order to give you closure, in order to put this to rest. Like, why does this person not fuck with you? Right? I'm not saying like who's at fault, what's going on. I just want you to look, if you're on this page, I know you're about love and light, boo. I know you hate conflict, but you're always willing to stand up for yourself, or at least you're learning how to do that. So, I know that you would never do anything to purposely hurt someone. Like, you've outgrown that kind of mindset. And to the point where, I mean, it's the reason why you don't really find yourself in situations where you're connected to a million people. Like, you're not the kind of person that has 200 friends. You don't go out on every day of the week. Like, you don't have you don't even have a social calendar. Your social calendar is non-existent. But obviously there's people that you're close to, that you make connections with, who know that like you guys are into the same things. Maybe you guys are gonna go to Comic Con together, dressed up as like Sailor Moon, stuff like that. Like, it's not that you don't have fun, but yeah, anyway, this particular person is a person that's very, very close to you. For a lot of you, I'm getting family members, but it also might be like childhood friends. It might be also, yeah, childhood friends, but family, siblings, mother, a father, yeah, a brother, a sister, a cousin that was like close as a sibling. But basically, what is happening is that throughout the years, this connection has gone beyond sour. It's like, it's beyond resurrection in the same way. Do you know what I mean? The only way this relationship is gonna resurrect is if it changes its const, constituents. Yeah. Okay. The only way this relationship is gonna change is if it changes, like, yeah, its dynamics, it's whatever makes up the relationship. Which is to say, maybe you can maintain saying Merry Christmas to each other if you literally separate and never speak. Do you understand? Like, that would be a different type of relationship, but like, yeah, you'll come to each other's funerals, which is like fine. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be gloomy. Like, yeah, I know I come across as dark sometimes, but like, I'm not trying to be gloomy. I'm trying to help you navigate through a situation that is actually quite heartbreaking and it's quite sad, but and I don't want it to take over your entire reality, because that's what this will do if you let it. Like, this relationship, it's up to that point. That's why I'm doing this reading. This relationship will consume you, and again, it's because you're an empath. It's because you secretly want to heal this person, even though they've done you wrong so many times, and they continuously try to show you that actually, that like, this is not the nature of your relationship. The nature of your relationship will never be this closeness that you dream of. I'm sorry if that breaks your heart. I'm sorry, especially if it's like a childhood best friend, or like if it's like a father son situation, or a mother daughter. Like, no matter how much love you give this person, like, no reformation is gonna happen here. This person's mindset is so limited, you guys. Their consciousness is so restricted by their conditionings that they grew up with. Even, it's not really like completely their fault, but by the conditions that they grew up. Even, like, no one showed them even a fucking window in their life either. So yeah, this is really a classic example of hurt people hurt people. But I like how you've been able to stand your ground and stand up for yourself. I can see that you come from hell with whoever this person is. And again, they still have some kind of an attachment towards, like, within your heart, some type of thing. Because, yeah, there's a heaviness, like, around you. And again, that's why I want to do this reading for you. Because there is going to be a transformation within this relationship. It's not going to be the way it was before. This person no longer has the access they used to have to you, especially to manipulate you and like all of that shit. But let's find out. I'm gonna do a timestamp, right? That the actual reading starts at 6 minutes. Let's find out. Unless you like hearing me chat, let's find out. Like, what's up? Why does this person not fuck with you? Like, what? As in, like, from their perspective. I'm not gonna like from their perspective. Okay, yeah, but then also I'll bridge it together with your energetics just to give you a more holistic viewpoint. Sure. I mean, that was quick. It just came out. It's like it's been on the surface the whole time. It's like this is not a secret. So you might have been suspecting that this is the reason. Yeah. So, firstly, I just want to say this person is so weird, right? As much as they like treat you badly, and this reading is all about why do they not fuck with you. This person, like, some of you might be like, so I wanted to say this person loves you, and you guys might be like, no, this isn't love. This is not how love is, babe. The spectrum of love. You think you know spectrum. You don't know spectrum until you understand the spectrum of love. But cool, for the sake of the conversation, I'll change my wording to like, this person kind of like, they strangely admire you. It's just that you, everything you are here, you've got the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Everything you are just points out to what they wanted to be, and they weren't able to be that. Like, they weren't able to be that. And it's like with you, they're also starting to see. It's like so many factors that go into being this person that they wanted to be. They're kind of feeling like they never had a chance to begin with. And as much as I think, okay, I don't want to lie, this person, firstly, this person is depressed. Like, they in a really, really dark place. And for the first time in a long time, by dark right now, I mean sad, angry. This person has a lot of anger inside them, a lot of sadness. About losses in their life, about how their life didn't go the way they thought it was going to go. And I don't know, again, you just seem to be the signpost for choices that they didn't make that they wish they had made. You seem to be the signpost for a possibility of success that they never even dreamed possible. And it's almost like they're angry at you for like, why did you even dream it? Like, how dare you want so much? I almost want to say this person not liking you or hating you or whatever, it's actually not personal. This person, it's towards themselves. It's just that I guess you and this person are close, whether by relation or whether by relation. Um, and for some reason they are comfortable with projecting all of this shit onto you. Because if I'm going to be honest, I don't see something like you guys had a fight, or you took someone's boyfriend and then, you know, whatever, or someone's girlfriend. Like, I don't see that here. I don't see like the thing that caused the rift. It's just perception. It's just someone's perception and someone's kind of like abuse of power. So this could be a parent, because it's like an abuse of power allowed this person to normalize this kind of treatment towards you. And until, like, you know, you educated yourself about how you want to be treated, and you were like, nah, this isn't cool. And yeah, you are moving away from the situation, and like I said, it's probably why these energetics are coming up, because there's a need for you to lay rest to this energy. Your life is so different without this energy, and you're gonna be shocked at how much you had allowed this energy to like infiltrate your natural programming, which is a programming of abundance, of love, of support. And like this person, they were starting to like eat away until you like drew yourself and collected yourself back. I guess it's just, you know, it's you were always gonna let it slide with this person. You were always just gonna leave it until you realize, like, nah, like this has to end. You've got the Eight of Cups in the World card. Like, this has to end because it's affecting my manifestations. It's affecting, like, by mine, I mean you. It's affecting your manifestations, affecting the way you see people, the way you relate to other people. Like, you just, a part of you made it a priority to heal this within you. Whether the result was you and this person hug it out and it's a complete lovely reconciliation and it's great, or you basically never see this person again. Whatever the answer is, you just knew that you have to balance out this situation no matter what. What is this? Something about memories. What is this? Yeah, this person feels like the theme of their whole life is like missed opportunity. And it's so they kind of want you to experience the same thing. I don't know why, but this person's shame, for some reason, how you are brings up shame in this person, as if like they feel ashamed for not having, like, you know, made better choices or other choices, like whatever. And because of that, it makes them resent you and makes you like they want you to make bad decisions also. They want you to make decisions that will hurt your future. Basically, this person doesn't want nice things for you, and that's why you're being moved away from this person. It's like whatever they had to bring out of you by being like this, whatever was ignited within you by being aware of this, and also like, you know, like standing up for yourself and fighting for yourself. It's like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's done now. So you've got the Chariot, you've got the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like there's a new chapter coming for you, and I feel like there's a part of you that never imagined life without this person. So I think maybe for a lot of you, this might be apparent, because yeah, you didn't imagine life without this person, and I think you never imagined that you'd be content, maybe in love without this person. Some of you, maybe this is a relationship that you had for like the last, 20 years or something. You never could see yourself without this person in your life, even though they're fucking abusive, but now you can. Like, before, you were building this avatar, this version of yourself, right? And you needed this person and how they actually feel about you, in order to alchemize some of your own energetics. But you've done that now. You're done building that. So it's time for you to now live the reality that you've built. And that doesn't include this person. So yeah, so this was supposed to be about why does this person actually not fuck with you? And yeah, what we learned is that it's actually not even about you, but actually it did benefit you, because this person's energetics created initiations that you like aced like a motherfucker. And yes, it was painful, we all know, but it was part of the thing. It was part of the bigger picture. So I would say, actually, don't worry about the fact that this person never used to fuck with you. Like, this again was to give you closure, and I hope you I feel like you know this though, like you've always suspected, like it's not really about you, it's more about them. So I need you to take a step back and focus on your own shit and do your best to lay this to rest. So yeah, that's what I have for you later.